Hi guys, today I brewed myself some coffee in this really adorable mama bear rug. I probably actually should have gone with a Dollar Tree mug the one time I don't have a Dollar Tree mug on camera, but I just wanted to switch it up because I'm always drinking out of those Dollar Tree ones. This one's so cute, it says mama bear on the inside, and I just really needed some coffee because I've been filming videos back to back. I already took a sip, so I'm just gonna lay it down over there. But today I have really been wanting to do a lot of collection videos, and the first one that I knew I had to do for my main channel was my Dollar Tree book collection. As I was going throughout the house and gathering them all up, it really gives you a great insight to how many beautiful treasures you can actually find at this dollar store. It's just crazy. I feel like we could also be here a while, so I don't know, cozy up. I have my blanket, happens to also be the same color of my dress. I stacked some books up here. I mean, there's so many Dollar Tree books, and I know I didn't gather all of them up. I still have my craft room in shambles. I still have things in boxes, and I know I have more books up there. Plus, I'm also not including children's books into this. I will be doing a collection video, another book collection video, but not Dollar Tree related. So all of my romance novels and all of those other things. Plus, I'm going to include my daughter's collection in it too that she has up in her room, and she has amazing books. So don't forget to subscribe before you leave in case you already are not. This one definitely is Dollar Tree because I got it not too long ago. It is called Light as a Feather. It's actually a Hulu classic, or a Hulu original series, I guess a TV series. And how awesome is that? I've never actually seen this on Hulu. I don't have Hulu. I only have Netflix and Amazon Prime, but looks really, really great. And this one, A School for Unusual Girls. Yeah, this one's from Dollar Tree because I remember remarking about the title. But the cover art looks really cool, and I will say I have read a couple of books that I've hauled from Dollar Tree a long time ago. Some of them are great, some of them are like, okay, I can see why they're at Dollar Tree for $1, so I just kind of want to put that out there. But books are very unique to your own personal style and taste, and you know, so it's hard for me to give an opinion about a book because, you know, it's just like food. You could completely like something else entirely, but this one seems really interesting. It's 1814, so already it's set into you know, an era far back there. Napoleon is exiled on Elba, Europe is in shambles, Britain is at war on 4 fronts, and then there's a school for girls. It has become one of the Regency England's dark little secrets. The daughters of the beau monde, who don't fit high society's constrictive molds, are banished to this house to be reformed into marriageable young ladies, or so their parents think, ... So anyways, there's a headmistress. It probably has some, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I've never read this book, so I don't really know, but it seems interesting. So I'm definitely excited to read that one. The Twisted Tragedy of Miss Natalie Stewart. Just a novel. The whispers haunt her dreams and fill her waking hours with dread. Something odd is happening, something unnatural. Possession of the living, resurrection of the dead, and Natalie Stewart is caught right in the middle. Jonathan, the one person she thought she could trust, has become a double agent for the dark side. But he plays the part so well, Natalie has to wonder just how much he's really acting. She can't even see what it is she's fighting, but the cost of losing is her heart, her sanity, and her soul. So, wow, there you go. This one I think is really old. I feel like I definitely got this from Dollar Tree, but it's been so old, so this one, but I'm pretty positive this was from Dollar Tree. This is Elle and Blair Fowler, Where Beauty Lies. It looks like it's some sort of autobiography, but I'm not sure because I don't actually know who these two ladies are whatsoever. I don't have any clue, you guys, but it's something about fashion in Hollywood. Love interests are in here. Fashion Week in New York. Once in a lifetime opportunity. So it's one of those books, and there's the cover. These are, I remember when I hauled Tidy Hacks, this was such an amazing find at Dollar Tree. It's been a really long time, and actually I think this is a dupe because I think I gave one away as a gift. It's just a bunch of little tidy hacks, and I love the way that they did the inside. Like, how cool is that? Oh, it gives you like how to use a little coat hanger and wardrobe bag to store wrapping paper. Yeah, and then how to, you know, hang sunglasses and a bunch of wires and cords. So a really neat little book. The only thing about doing this haul is that, you know, some of this stuff you're just not gonna be able to find at Dollar Tree. Like this one, I mean, it might be a little bit impossible because this was out a very long time ago. Then T-Boss, this one is pretty recent, so if you're just watching this video as soon as it goes up, then this one I didn't get too long ago. It is an autobiography of T-Boss, you know, when she was part of TLC. I think they're still, her and Chili are still, I think, doing TLC. So at least I thought so. I thought that they had like put out an album. I don't know if they're doing it under the name TLC or not, but I was a huge fan as a teenager. One of my favorite groups of all time, and the original Destiny's Child too, but the original Destiny's Child, you know, they had so many switch in the groups or whatever, but anyway, so I thought that was pretty awesome. And it's a signed, it's a signed copy. Yeah, how cool is that? There's even pictures and stuff, so I can't wait to read that. This one is Choose It to Lose It. I definitely remember finding this one at Dollar Tree, because what's cool about this is that what it does is it gives you recipes that are similar to the fast food items but in a healthier option. So like here's a Panera option. It gives you like their famous salad and then like how you can basically make it with, you know, half the calories. They do Wendy's in here, Italian, Mexican, McDonald's. Gives you the recipe to do a healthier version of that. It's pretty cool. Olive Garden, like what? This was a really great find. PF Chang's is in here, Pizza Hut is in here, Red Lobster, just so TGI Fridays. That was my laptop. Here's Wendy's. Oh my gosh, you guys, this book is everything. And it has breakfast in here as well, so it divides it up between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This was an epic find for $1, and once upon a time it was $17.95 wherever this was being sold at. So holy moly, right? This one was recent from Dollar Tree, the Dull People set sale. I just really liked the cover art. I thought it was really adorable, and look at that illustration. So cute. Love, you know, just cute little thing. I think there's even illustrations in here. Yeah, there's like random little pop-ups of illustration in here, and I just really love the cover art again. So I found that for $1. This book has surprised me, shook me to my core. Ever since I did a YouTube live, a bunch of you from the UK were telling me that this book goes for 50 euros there. I was just like, what? So the fact that I found it for $1 is insane. It is the Handbook for Hot Witches, Dame Darcy's. So pretty cool. And I feel like Darcy is a really English UK name that's used more often there. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but is this actually from a UK author? Like, is that, I don't know. But the fact that I found it at Dollar Tree, and it has spells and interpreting dreams, crystal ball gazing, banjo playing, tea leaf reading, belly dancing, glamour tips. That's basically what this whole book is constructed. So awesome find. Listen, I'm a sucker for a good cover. I just am. So like this one, I just love. Looks like they're at the Hamptons, you know, just a nice little beach moment. This is Murder at Rough Point. It's not in the Hamptons, but I love the cover. I remember finding this at Dollar Tree and thinking, yep, I'm gonna get this. I hope it's like one of those light-hearted you know, little mysteries. I don't really like anything too dark. I'm not trying to read, you know, Tom Clancy or anything like that. But I have, which book did I read? Something about the murder with the pumpkin pie thing. I read that book and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can never unread that again from Dollar Tree. I think I ended up doing a book review on it a really long time ago, like years and years ago. I'll try to find it and link that book review down below. But this kind of reminds me of that. I'm just hoping it's going to be better content. But this is definitely on my at the top to read as soon as I finish my library. This book was also pretty recent. It's called Endgame. Again, hoping it's another one of those lighthearted mysteries, but maybe not. It is one of the best in the mystery suspense field, and that was said by the Washington Post Book World. I don't know who they are. Chicago Sun-Times said, nameless in the classic private eye hero pared down to the bone. He has no identity except for his detective work. He's a remarkable creation. I don't know who they're talking about, but it looks like a little mystery book. This book is called Once Upon Now. I actually hauled this a couple of years ago and only recently realized that it says Wattpad on the bottom, and that's an app for books and just where people can like write books and stuff. So this is a bunch of different authors from Wattpad that they put into this book right here. So like and they're all supposed to have a take on or a twist on fairy tales. So the first one that I read was called, yeah, so they have interesting titles. Why Yes, Bluebeard, I'd Love to. Homeschool Hair. My love god went to Hawaii and all I got was this lousy papaya. Awake. Well, not bad. Truth Be Told. Not bad. Between Earth and Sky. There we go. The Friend Zone Promposal. Alright. Of Sirens and Beasts. Okay. Hooded. There we go. Sleeping Beauty Syndrome. Alright. But Why Yes, Bluebeard, I'd Love to. My love god went to okay. But anyway, so I read Homeschool Hair, I think, and it was kind of like, meh. It was like a take on Rapunzel, but listen, still a fantastic find. This one I was super excited about. It is Letters to Pemberley, and this is basically this other author's take on what Elizabeth Darcy, because she married, what Elizabeth Bennet, Darcy's life was like after she got married to Mr. Darcy, and it's all constructed off of her writing letters back and forth to different people. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I did read actually a bunch of these letters, and it's just nice because it gives you that a little bit more of Mr. Darcy, you know, but it's not written by Jane Austen, so it's just somebody else's, a continuation of what they would assume was like Elizabeth Darcy's first year as his wife. So that's pretty cool. I found this book. It's called The Disruptor. It looks like the, you know, the big novels that are out today at like Barnes & Noble. Apparently it's a series of books. I don't know what I'm missing exactly, but this is the final book in the Seeker series. And this one's at the top of my list to read. It says, One House Will Rise. Kind of gives me a little bit of Harry Potter vibe, but I don't know if there's power in here. Oh, not like that kind of power, just like family. I don't know. But I don't know if there's magic in here or what, but I definitely cannot wait to... Oh! Teen Vogue said Katniss and Triss would approve. That's huge because Teen Vogue is a really huge credible source. Will not disappoint was said by USA Today. So pretty awesome if you ask me. #1 New York Times bestselling co-author, blah blah blah. Anyways, yeah, so I thought this was a fantastic find for $1. It was originally $18.99, so pretty cool. I'm just curious if the other series can be found at Dollar Tree. I need to look it up, see what they are. This one is called Blood Rose Rebellion. This was not too long ago in a haul, and it came from Target. You can see the Target label there. It was originally $17.99, and it looks again like another one of these, you know, young adult type reads. So very excited for that one. Now let's get into a couple of just random little books. I know I've been going on and diving into each book, but we're gonna fly through some of them pretty quickly. This is a Halloween book, and as you can see, it has just a lot of spooktacular DIYs and decorating tips and tricks and all of that stuff. So I think I found this one a long time ago. This one was recent as well. It is the official movie novelization of Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. So this is a book based off of a hit blockbuster movie. I've never actually seen this movie, but I want to now looking at this. And what I'll do is I think I'll watch the movie first, and then I'll read the book and see and like kind of compare the two together. But that was a pretty awesome find as well, and I don't know how much it was going for, but I think that was a pretty awesome find. Here is this one, was recent as well. It is this book on how to do hair. How freaking awesome is this book? Like, this just blows my mind. It gives you the picture of what it should look like on an actual person, and then the step-by-step illustration of how to do them. It gives you a bunch of different tips and tricks as well, and how to do like ponytails. That's kind of what I want to use this for. I want to just find different ways to wear a ponytail, because I actually wear my hair up more than I do down. This one's really pretty. She's got the braid at the front. I really like that. And then the back has this picture where they made a bow out of her hair. I don't know if my hair could exactly do that, because my hair is really thin and fine. But, you know, I guess a little product, thicken it up, and I don't know. But yeah, so really, really awesome find for $1. I mean, that's just honestly blows my freaking mind. And then this one is really old. As a matter of fact, when I hauled this one recently, I had this one in my mind, and I was like, where did I put this book? And I found it in my butler's pantry. When I found this book, I was like, this is so beautiful, that I actually used it as decor. I loved this green binding on the side. How beautiful the back is. And then it's got this, and it's like a little journal where you can take it with you if you're doing like wine tasting, and you can just write like your whole experience in here, because there's tabs on the side right here. That's pretty amazing. And then there's even a little folder. Could put stuff in here. Look at these beautiful pictures too. The wine barrel, gorgeous. Even like the binding is just superb. Like, it just feels really expensive and such good quality, and wine labels and all kinds of things. Storing and serving. So all about that section. And then tasting notes, and then seller notes. Look how cool that is. Absolutely love it. Oh, and then yeah, so then in the back, you can like write anything that you're storing, the dates and all that kind of stuff. Quantity of what you have, like a little inventory system here. So I love that. Here's another wine book. This one's recent, Best White Wine on Earth. Yeah, so if you watch all of my hauls, and if you've watched them recently, then you would have already seen this one. It's just more like, this one's like a wine, this is a journal, right? Like it says, like you're gonna use this for your own personal use, but this is more like a read. And like I mentioned in the original haul, this would be a great gift for somebody. They're moving into a new house or some type of special event. This would be awesome. This book was also part of that haul. It is Vasa in the Night. It's a novel. It's about like a urban fantasy take on Russian folklore. It kind of gives me a little bit of Cinderella vibes from what I'm reading here, because she lives with her stepmother and bickering stepsisters, and she's basically trying to get away from them. That's Cinderella if I've ever heard it. I love the cover art, and I don't have anything like this red and black feature, so it's really cool. So I think it will look really pretty in my collection, so I love that. This one, Star Trek. Ooh, girl, I love Star Trek Voyager, but this is basically Star Trek the movies, and they didn't make Voyager into a movie, but it's just a, you know, collector's edition type of a book. Gives you all of these beautiful pictures of the old school Star Trek. I'm sure it's just a book about a bunch of cool information, and look, has all their old suits. But yeah, I'm into Voyager. I've never really watched any of the other Star Treks, especially not the original, where, you know, it was coined "Beam Me Up, Scotty," like that was from the original Star Trek. But this book, this is the one where I'm not quite sure that I got from Dollar Tree, but I'm pretty positive I got this from Dollar Tree, because I just can't see myself buying this just because I needed to go out and get it. Like, it's just, you know, but for $1, that's a whole nother story. Then I'm interested. But I really do think that I got this at Dollar Tree, but it was a really long time ago, because I ended up using it also as a decorative book. As a matter of fact, in the last house, I stacked this and then put some flowers on top in the entryway. Who remembers that? So I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, that this really did come from Dollar Tree. But it's all about Rachel Zoe. Is that her name? Rachel Zoe? Rachel Zoe? Rachel Zoe? I don't know. But it's a beautiful book. It's about fashion. So I'm pretty positive, again, I got it for $1. And then there's these pom-pom books, or just this one book. Little DIYs. I love finding these as well at Dollar Tree. Anything that's just holiday or DIY related is really fun. Shows you all these different unique ways to do pom-poms, but also pretty, not too old, I don't think, but I think old enough that you might not be able to find this. But listen, do some digging, go treasure hunting at Dollar Tree, and you never know what you're gonna find. I'm gonna put the wine books up here as well. Hopefully that doesn't topple over. And the last two, my leg is falling asleep. I've got to, oh my god, girl, it is numb. Like, you could chop it off and I wouldn't feel it. The last two books are DIY books, but they have a Halloween theme. And it's interesting because I don't know if I have anything Christmas like this, but I keep finding these Halloween ones. And it's just that, a bunch of, you know, recipes and decor and tips and tricks and decorating. It's a really beautiful, lovely book. It was once $19.95, and I believe it. I believe it. This is definitely worth $19.95. Look at those dogs. Look at the ghost. How hilarious. Didn't I say in one of my deep thoughts, I said blankets, but it was sheets. But see what I'm saying? So anyway, oh, I think she's supposed to be Little Red Riding Hood. How adorable is that? A Red Riding Hood and a little ghost. Loxie would just, no. She would look like this. She would be upset if I put anything on her. But yeah, awesome find for $1. I think this one was the new one that I found. Yeah, this one I found a couple weeks ago, not even that. But pretty awesome book, and this one's older. Love this book too. And it's also so beautiful that you could just display it. You know, you could turn to a page. Look how beautiful that is. And just find something really pretty and just have it out. Even if you're not into doing your own at-home crafts. But it can definitely give you some ideas. You just never know. This is a little bit on the creepier side. A lot of creepy things. And oh, look at these cute little jeweled bugs. Absolutely love that. Yeah, so I don't know, pretty crazy for $1, right? All right, I actually decided through going through this video that I'm gonna do a part 2. So the second part is going to have all of the cookbooks, and you've got to come back to see these because you thought this was good. This is way better what I have found, and I'm very excited to compile them all into one video so that you guys can see them all. Like I said, just keep treasure hunting, keep digging. I know books can be hit and miss, but you just never know. You have to sometimes look in the back. Don't go into Dollar Tree book section expecting to see, you know, like 10 of these all neatly lined up. Sometimes it might be by itself in the bottom rack behind 85 other books. You just have to sometimes dig through the stuff to find the treasure. So that is my little book searching tip for the day. But because of how long this video was, I'm splitting it into 2 parts. So this was part 1, and then we will get into part 2 soon after this one. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope it was super cozy. I hope you loved it.